Alright, good morning ladies and gentlemen. What I'm going to do today is I am going to simply break down my indicators, okay? I'm going to break them down one by one and give a brief example or a brief description of each one. So first we'll start off with adding in our, let's see which one I want to add in first. Okay, we'll go ahead and add in our pivots. Okay, so we're going to highlight the pivots. We're going to scroll all the way down. Make sure you want to see the sweet spots. Keep everything else good. You want to see the open of the day. Okay. Okay, boom. So we got that in there. We'll zoom in. Let's go ahead and hit our Control G for our graph, Control Y for our period separators, and Alt 2 for our candlesticks. Alright, we'll also come in here, get out of full screen, and shift our charts. Okay. Now here, we'll drag this to the left a little bit. Now here what we have, we put on our pivots. Okay. Our pivots are going to show us what? What, Mr. Genius? What are the pivots going to show us? Okay, the pivots are going to show us levels of resistance and support. Okay. This DPV is going to be our central pivot. So think of that as a ground zero. Okay. We're trending above ground zero. We're in an uptrend, and these particular hashes are going to pay support and resistance. So you're going to want to buy and sell based on the patterns that appear on this level. Pretty much you're going to look to buy when it's trending above the central pivot. When it's trending below the central pivot, you are looking to sell. You're looking for a downtrend when you're trending below the central pivot. Okay. Now I wanted to go over that. This shows also yesterday's high and yesterday's low. Okay, so just looking at it like this, you can pretty much see what price action is doing. Okay. Next, I use this indicator here, which shows me each previous day's high and low. So looking here, looking at yesterday's, the previous day. Okay, so this right here is marking off yesterday's high. This here is marking off yesterday's low. This here is marking off yesterday's low. This here is it's always marking the previous day's high or low. Okay, so you get another indication on where price action is and where price action is trapped. Okay, and you can do that simply by drawing out these zones right like this. Okay, and so forth and so forth. The next indicator I use to be the ADR marker. Okay, and what this does is this pretty much gives me a projected target high and low for that current day. Okay, so if I'm looking to sell, if I'm looking for a down day, I'm looking for it to reach that ADR marker at the minimum. Okay. This price drags down. Let me see if I can get this over on for us. Okay, yeah. Over here now we have the data up in the top left. ADR value 113 pips. That means from ADR high to ADR low, that's 115 pips. 113 pips. Has it reached the ADR? No. When it reaches these two hash lines, we'll go solid. Today's range so far, from high to low, we have 35 pips. We have today's high at 864. We have today's low at 22,517. We have a target high of 2647. We have a target low of 734. To the ADR high, we have 107. To the low, we have 84. So sometimes what I like to do whenever another way I can kind of help confirm my position is whether I'm buying or selling. I want the distance plus the current range to roughly equal the ADR value. So in this situation, we would have 86 pips to the low with today's range at 85. Okay, so together that's what? 121 pips. 121 pips here, 120 pips now. ADR value is 113, so there's a 7 pip difference somewhere. So then I can go and see where price is currently, right here at 25.59. So 25.9 minus 21.73 leaves me with roughly that pip difference that takes me right back to the equal ADR value. I'm sorry, you're not going to subtract. You're going to subtract current price from today's low. Sorry, right here. 2257, 2251. Difference is 6 pips. ADR low plus the range is 120. Minus 6 equals 114. My target is the low. ADR low plus today's range equals 120. Current price minus the current low equals 6 pips. 120 minus 6 equals 114, which gives me the ADR value, which means I'm looking for this low to be taken out. Okay, here the pips up, the pivots up close. So I'm gonna zoom out. Pivots will not show on the 4 hour and above. They'll only show on the 1 hour and below. Okay, the next indicator I use is it's not that one. But it is a data indicator that's going to show my data up in the window up there to the top right. the high, pivots to the low, current high, current low, distance between the high and low. Whatever candlestick I'm looking at shows me the time left remaining in it. Shows me each trade that I'm in and how many pips they are currently in profit. Or, of course, if I had a negative sign, what I'm in negative. Okay, before I get any further, I'm going to change the color of my candlesticks. But you go to the properties, keep my background black, foreground white, grid, bar up, make that green, bar down, make that red, bear candle, that's red, bull candle, that's green, and we'll press OK. So now this is what my candlesticks look like. Alright, next indicator that I have on my template is going to be your arrows. Now these arrows are going to paint and help you identify your swing highs and swing lows. Okay. Here you can clearly see we had a series of swings of higher highs and higher lows. Here we transform the lower lows, lower highs. Sessions. These are only going to show up on your 4 hour and below. These sessions are only going to show on the 4 hour and below. And what these sessions indicate is the brown box being an Asian session, the blue box being the London session, the green box being the New York session. Okay? Now what you'll notice is you'll like to see that right outside the box, or right before the box, is when you get your rejections from support or resistance on the 15-minute chart. Alright. Now once you have all this in place, the last thing you'll add is a simple indicator which just indicates your get this out of here. Just indicates your support and resistance level, which is right here. Right here where you see 15-minute resistance, 15-minute support, 4-hour resistance, 4-hour support, daily resistance, daily support, weekly resistance, weekly support, monthly resistance, monthly support, hour resistance, hour support. Okay, so those are the simple indicators that I have on my charts and how to read them. It's a series of simple indicators, but they help you identify the key points and key aspects of the market and really what you specifically need to be looking for. Alright. Identify your swing highs, your swing lows, anticipate your swing highs, your swing lows, and make it happen. Okay, now, before I end this video, all you guys are going to need to do in order to pull up this template is install the indicator package. What you'll do is you'll open your MetaTrader, you'll find the file in your folder. You'll right click it wherever it is, copy it. You'll come in here to your MetaTrader 4 file, open data folder, MQL4 indicators. You'll place the indicators here, right click, paste. You'll go back, and you'll install the template here. The template's going to be called Rixhlife Trading Group 2. You'll know it's a template because it'll have TPL behind it. All the other indicators in the file will have EX4. You place the template here in the EX4 files and the MQL4 indicator. You see the EX4. You'll see them when you download the file. You'll close it out. Once you close it out and you've copied and pasted the files in the right folder, you'll close out of MetaTrader 4. You close out of everything. You'll reopen MetaTrader 4 and you should have access to